Hi, welcome to gardenville.tv. Well, it's April and this is the time to be out in the garden. Get home from the office, get out, get the wheelbarrow, get the shovel. It's the place to be. It is the most therapeutic thing you can do. I really believe that. Being a businesswoman, learning how to garden, it has been fantastic to work with Susan and to have an alternative thing in my lifestyle, and it is super. Now lettuce, this is what we're talking about today, and everybody loves a nice head of lettuce. I mean, you can't beat it in the summer, can you? You go out and pull up your own lettuce and go in and just create a nice healthy salad out of it. So you're going to tell us about how we thin out the lettuce seedlings.
Well, I sowed a couple of varieties of early lettuce a while ago, and now they've germinated nicely. And what I need to do is to thin them out, because I only need one plant per cell here. And you need to sow lettuce in a succession, otherwise you'll have a whole glut of it and then nothing. So you need to sow every 2 to 3 weeks.
Now, one plant per cell. Why is that, Susan?
Because I'm going to plant these out individually into the allotment. I'd probably get away with 2 and split them, but I'll have 10 lettuces, so that'll be enough until the next lot comes on.
Okay, so you keep it in a rotation.
Oh, you keep sowing lettuce through the summer every 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, so you tend to forget that, don't you? So what are you doing here now?
I'm just thinning these out, picking out.
It's a tricky little job, isn't it?
We'll keep that one. We'll pull these two out.
I to pull the whole blowing thing there by mistake
we'll pull
now.
these out.
Yeah.
And we have one.
Okay.
So I'll do this with the rest of these.
Right, just do another one there. Just do another one at the front there, just because that's a tricky looking one there, yeah.
So we'll leave that one and just pull out the rest. It seems a waste, but never mind. You get loads of lettuce seeds in a packet, and they're very fine, small seeds, so it's very hard just to get a few in the...
So you follow through doing that, Susan, and then at what stage do you move these out into the garden?
They'll be... Well, you see, these are only seed leaves still, so they'll have 4 or 5 true leaves, I suppose. They'll be about so high. And
they just look stronger than what we've got here, is it?
Oh yeah, I mean, these would just turn up their toes and curl up if you put them out there.
I don't blame them.
I mean, a little later now in the year, we'll be sowing them directly, and then you just thin them on the ground.
Right. Is that because it's warmer climate?
It's warmer then, the ground is warmer. I've had time to dig the allotment and get the seed beds prepared. This is just getting a little bit ahead of the posse.
Now, to be ahead of the posse, I hear the birds behind me here. Are those birds looking to have a go at these, or what is the story? Do they want to have a little munch?
No, these will be okay. What might eat lettuce might be pigeons, or pheasants are quite fond of lettuce.
Okay, so you need to cover them, do you, when they're at this stage?
The chances of you being somewhere where pheasants are going to get them is
But if you're down the country, do you know what I mean? What
at
would
this
you do?
stage,
keep these
no,
indoors?
It's when they're bigger. It's when they're bigger, they'll eat them.
So do you keep these indoors, Susan, in warm temperature?
Lettuce prefer to germinate in slightly cooler temperatures, so you don't need to worry about these too much.
That's handy.
We are threatened with frost this week, so these will actually be kept in my little plastic greenhouse at night anyway.
Okay, yeah, so that you're bringing them in at night time, is it? You're just protecting
They're covered up at night, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
if you'd sown them outside and you'd warmed up the soil first with a plastic cloche or something, you'd leave the cloche over them. You might roll up the sides during the day. But that's if you've access to them every day, which I wouldn't have.
Yes, okay. Well, I look forward to growing my own lettuce, actually. It's a bit like my leaf compost. I'm going to show it to you on camera, just to show what you can learn, because I'm clueless about this, and it's been fascinating to learn how actually easy it is to produce your own lettuce. So do follow us. We're going to follow this lettuce, and we're going to show you on the table with a fabulous recipe with Caroline at gardenville.tv. So Facebook, you can join us on Facebook, come on Twitter, join the forum. There's got to be guys out there, girls and guys out there, who are keen on growing their own lettuce. We want to hear from you. We'd love the tips that you can tell other people who are interested in growing their own. So until the next time at gardenville.tv, do follow us at Gardenville.